Hello everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today we have some more fake stuff that came into the store. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store, a lot of unboxing videos, stuff I get from the suppliers. So if you like coin content, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all of the cool things that come into my very small coin shop here in Savannah. And on today's episode, I actually have some fake items that you saw in the bumper that I'm going to show you guys, going to show you why it's fake. We're going to test it. Don't fall for this type of stuff. These things are everywhere. I see probably every other day somebody will come in with like a silver eagle that they got from like eBay or something, and they'll say, "Hey, can you test this so I can see if it's real?" And it wasn't. I went to a flea market probably about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago now. And there was a guy there who was, of course, selling fake eagles, and I called him on it, and he said, no, they were real. He got them from a good source, yada, yada, and I ping tested it, and, of course, it ended up being fake. So if you don't have a pocket pinger, make sure you get one. Here it is right here. It's really simple, easy tool to use. I'll use it on one of these guys with the app on my phone, wherever my phone is. I'll find it in a second, and we'll test it. I'll show you guys how to use it. That way you don't fall victim to these people that want to try to pawn off some bad stuff. When you buy something from me, if you're in the store, I always test it for you when it leaves the store. There's some stuff that just doesn't test right with the Sigma. So I kind of have to do other stuff to be like, yeah, this is why it's real. The Sigma is not 100%. I have a 10-ounce bar. Actually, I'll show you guys. Make this video a little bit longer. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I got these 5 10-ounce A-Mark bars. Now, A-Mark's no longer around. They went bankrupt a long time ago, and their silver bars are still floating around everywhere. So I have a few of these. So they're a little bit older, and I've realized that sometimes with the Sigma, some of the older stuff just doesn't test right. I don't know why, but here's the Sigma. Now, most of these test fine. There's one that just tests a little funky, and sometimes it tests fine, other times it doesn't. I sold one the other day that it was one of the ones that didn't test fine, and I had to like convince the guy, like, hey, trust me, it's real, it's good. It's just the Sigma's not 100% all the time. So on some of the older stuff too. So he bought it anyways, and off it goes. I wouldn't sell anything if I didn't think it was good. Remove sample, and we're going to, all right, let's check. I'm not sure which one it is, so let's just check them all to see which one gives us a funky reading. Put it on the camera better. So there we go. That one is, now it's off the bracket. It's in the bracket. Let's check the back. See, this one says that it's off, and then sometimes it says it's good. And this one says it's way off now. There it goes. It's going back. But it's not inside the bracket. So on some spots, like this one right here, and get more in a flat area, it's good. So this one would have been fine. Let's check this one. See, this one, again, I'm on the flat area of the bar, and it's outside of the bubble. See, this one is testing funky. I don't know why. So that's a funky testing one. This one's testing okay, but it's all within, it's all a little bit to the right, as you can see, that it's like on the right. And what I did was I actually took these to the refinery with me. And I was talking to Keith over there, and I was like, hey, can you check these bars? Can you assay them? And just give me peace of mind that it is what I say it is, that they're not fake. Because, I mean, it sounds like silver. It weighs correctly. I don't know if my little scale can weigh 10 ounces, so I won't try to weigh it. But I took it to the refinery, and he shot them, and he's like, yeah, they're all good. There's no issues with them at all. And I was like, that's what I thought. I mean, they look good. They look right. They weigh right. The magnet is, the magnet kind of does that little down like it's supposed to. So they're good, and I know they're good. But the Sigma sometimes just has some a little funky, and then when you get a first-time silver purchaser and you tell them how the Sigma works, and you say, yeah, when I put this sensor on it, you should see that bubble inside that bracket, and then you put it on it and it's one outside of the bracket, and you go, crap, why are you doing that to me, Sigma? Why are you making me look bad? But yeah, I had all of these shot. They're good. Even the ones that tested funky, all of them came up within the realm of being the pure silver. So there we go. Just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I did it anyways. Hey guys, as I was editing this video, I realized that I'm probably going to get a lot of comments from people saying why I didn't use the main sensor for the 10-ounce bars, and it probably would have given me a different reading. So we're going to do that right now so you can see that it's going to give me the same exact reading. Does not matter if I use the wand or not. So let's go to silver, and I got those silver bars still sitting here. Let's try this top one right here, and there we go. It's giving me good reading there, and it's giving me a bad reading there. It's giving me an even worse one there. So as you can see, that even on the main sensor, it does still give me a bad reading. There we go. That one's saying it's good. So the reverse of these, the back of these, are giving me good readings. It's the obverse that's giving me the bad readings. But I mean, they're all like that. But like I said, I took them all in to go get assayed, because I get a lot of these from the same exact guy. He's a regular customer. He's sold a lot of silver, a lot of good stuff. He sold a lot of silver rounds, a lot of bars. They're always the A-mark bars. I'm not sure if he bought some a long time ago, because he's an older man. And yeah, now he's selling them because he's moving here from wherever he was, and he needs the extra cash. That's what this stuff's for. All right, guys, back to the video. So let's get to these fake things. First, I want to show you this one right here. That is a 1921 peace dollar. That is one of the key dates, and it looks good, right? But when you feel it, it feels a little light. When I first saw this one in the guy's collection, it came in this little bag. I took it out, and it was like this. And there was like a bunch of other stuff on top of it. And then when I saw it, I saw the 1921. I was like, ooh, that might be a good one right there. So I grabbed it, and I was like, yeah, let's see what it is, because that 21 looks like it's in pretty good shape. I opened it up, and then I was like, oh, that's not real. Not real at all. You can see it's kind of has like this matted look to it. And I knew the second I felt it, I was like, yeah, this thing's not real. I got the scale out, and it should weigh 26.6 grams, and it weighed 21.8. So I was like, yeah, that's way off. And then, of course, with the magnet, it picks it right up. So that is an automatic no. But it looked real enough when it was in a pile of a bunch of other stuff. But once you look at it closely, you can obviously tell that it is a counterfeit. It is not a real peace dollar. And the Sigma even gave it a weird test. I'll show you the other one before I crack out the Sigma again. But that's the 1921 peace dollar that is counterfeit. And then we have the 1986, the Centennial, which this one came in a set. This is the $1. There's also a $half one of these. This is the Ellis Island one. And when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that's 100% fake. And the guy was like, why is it fake? How do you know it's fake? I was like, well, because this one came out in 1986. And if you look at the date, It says 1906. So this coin is about 80 years off from what it should. And just for comparison, I actually have a real Centennial one right here, Liberty Centennial. And this one, you can clearly see it says 86 on it. This is the S. This is the proof version of this one. This one is the P. So this one would be the circulated one, the circulated $1. And yeah, this is the real one. Here's what the real one looks like. You can tell the detail. You can see all of the coin goodness that this one has, that this one just does not have. Let me give you a closer look on it. And you can see it just looks like play money. And that date, obvious giveaway that it's fake. But for those that don't know that this one was, came out in 86, they wouldn't know. I mean, they'd see the 1906 and they'd probably see it inside a little baggie like this one, like I did. And I'll be like, oh, cool. That looks like a great coin. Let me pick that up. You only want $5 for it. I'll take it. And then you go, oh, no, I done messed up. But this one's not silver or anything. So let's bust out the Sigma and we'll test these guys. Both of these guys should be 90% silver. And let's go to the silver. 90%. We'll try the pre-45 for the peace dollar. And yep, you can tell it is way off the mark. And I think we can probably just do the 60s coin for the Ellis Island. And again, it is way off the mark. We can do a different setting, maybe 45. That one also says it's no good. And we'll try the last setting of the 90% silver. And that one is saying it's close. At least the bubble showed up. It's not all the way to the right. And on this one, it's saying the same thing. So they're probably made out of the same exact material. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll ping this one. I'll show you how to use this pocket pinger. That way, if you're ever at a flea market and you're just not sure, a pocket pinger is a good tool to have if you don't have a magnet, because obviously a magnet would have definitely picked these guys up, and then you could have said absolutely not. So you can take a magnet with you. You can take a pocket pinger. You can take a scale, and just check this stuff before you buy it. Let me get my phone ready. And I'll pocket ping it. Be right back. All right, here it is. And I got the pocket pinger already ready. Here it is. This is the app. It's I think it's just called Coin Tester. But what you do is you put the coin right in there. And then you're going to ping it so it hits this little tab right there. So I'm going to hit check, and then I'm going to ping it. We'll see how it goes. Analyzing, and it's saying it is bad, not a good one at all. So that was not a real peace dollar, but we knew that. That's how you use the pocket pinger. Get the app, get the pocket pinger. It's extremely cheap, and it can definitely save you a lot of money if you're if you're out there buying stuff and you pick up something that's fake. Definitely worth the money. And last but not least, I want to show you guys this ring. I see this type of ring all the time. I'm saying like once or twice, maybe even 3 to 4 times every single week, somebody comes in with a ring that looks just like this, and they go, "Hey, can you test this to see if it's real?" And the story is always the same. It's always the same with this style ring. Give me 1 second, guys. My phone's ringing. All right, I'm back. So yeah, the story is always the same with this ring, with this type of ring. I mean, there's tons of them. And it's always, there was a guy at a gas station. He needed some gas. He sold me this ring for $20, and he said it was real. He said it was good. He needed to sell it to get some money for gas, and I gave him $20 for it, and yada yada. So the story is always the same. It was a guy at a gas station. He had a ring. He sold it to me, and every time I see it, I'm like, guys, it's not real. It's I'm sorry, it's fake. And then they always go, well, it was only 20 bucks. And I'm like, well, still, I mean, don't get don't get taken by these things. If you see somebody at a gas station selling a ring that looks like this, and the thing too with it too is that it's always 18 karat. I don't know if you guys can see the 18K that's right there. It's always 18 karat, and it looks like 10, but it's actually 18. It's always 18 karat, but 18 karat does not look like this. This is more or less looks like 10 karat. A 18 karat ring would it would kind of almost look more like this penny. That's the color it kind of looks. And you can see that the difference. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like this penny, but it's more like a dark yellow is what 18 karat looks like. So this is more or less what 10 karat would look like, but it's not 18 karat and it's not gold. So if you see somebody at a gas station who's like, hey, I got this ring, can you give me 20 bucks or can you give me something? I'll give you this ring. Just tell them no, tell them it's not real. I mean, tell them there's zero value to it. I actually took this to the refinery with me, and it ended up being 97% copper, 2% zinc, I believe, and the rest of it was silver. And then that's what this ring ended up being. That's the composition of this ring. And let's see if the magnet picks it up. The magnet picks it up. And again, if you've seen some of my other videos where I do gold stuff, gold does not have a magnetic property at all. So like my ring right here, it does not pick it up. And on this one, it picks it up. So, I mean, again, have your magnet with you. And if gold sticks to the magnet, it's not real. That's the easiest way to tell. But don't get fooled out there, guys. I just wanted to show you this because I see it all the time. It's one of those things where it becomes more like a burden now that I have to tell everybody, hey, sorry, that ring is not real. And sometimes they'll just give them to me, like this one. And other times they'll take them and then they'll try to resell them. I'm like, no, stop doing that type of stuff, guys. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like content like this where I get to show you fake stuff, kind of educate you a little bit on what to look for, what not to do. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Have a good day.